it's Sharon, and it is Wednesday, October 27th, and it was a rainy day in New York today, but it was still cool, and we talked about our saboteurs today, those negative things that go on in your head, that little demon that kind of creeps up onto your shoulder and says, you can't do that, you're not good enough to do that, who says you can do that, where did you ever get the idea that you could possibly do that? Or he kind of sneaks in, kind of stealthy-like you might not even realize that it's your saboteur. He just kind of weaves his way into your life. But he stops you, or she stops you, or he keeps you stuck. He keeps you from moving forward. He keeps you from realizing the best you that you can possibly be. There are some people that spend a lot of time with their saboteur. They do that by telling the same story over and over again and putting themselves in a victim state. When the words that are coming out of your mouth are, I should have, I would have, I could have, if he hadn't, if she hadn't, if only I had, that's kind of a victim, and that means that your saboteur is around. You don't want to spend too much time with your saboteur, because again, you won't be growing if you do. So what we've decided is anything that's negative for more than a few choices in your life, most likely it's going to be your saboteur that keeps coming up and keeps stopping you. So I'm going to name my saboteur tonight, and I'm going to kind of come up with a list of all the things that he says to me, so that I am more aware of him when he shows up in my life and tries to stop me from moving forward. So I'm going to suggest to you that you maybe do the same thing. You don't necessarily have to name them, but if you do put a name to it, make it a name that is appropriate, and write down all of the things that you hear in your head. You know, look back at an incident maybe in the past, if you can't come up with anything off the top of your head, where something happened and you recognize that it was your saboteur that came in and kind of stopped you. And then you'll be able to come up with some words and some phrases that he may have put into your head. A lot of times people might tell you, well, it's to keep you safe, and it's a dangerous place out there. And all of those little things, it's the saboteur. That's your saboteur talking. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write down his name, and I say he because it's strong for me. My saboteur is very strong, and I just picture male. Again, I'm going to write down all the things that he says to me when he stops me. And tomorrow is a treat. Tomorrow I'm not really going to write a blog. I'm just going to videotape. Tomorrow's my last day in New York. So I'm going to videotape some of the sights that I see on my walk. I get off at Penn Station, which is at 33rd Avenue, and I walk all the way to 52nd Avenue so for my class. So I am going to tape some of the sights along the way and share that with you tomorrow. So that'll be my blog tomorrow. So anyway, have a good evening. Investigate who your saboteur is and don't spend very much time with them, and we'll get more into how to overcome them going forward. All right, have a great night. Bye-bye.